So, as some of you may know, Userbenchmark is known for having, let's just say, a bias against AMD's products. So, homepage, just starting out, Userbenchmark, of course, speed test your PC, blah, blah, blah. Scroll down here, oh, new hardware. So, surely this little description here is just about this new hardware. Okay, around 20% faster, that's good, that's good. What? Excuse me? Over the last 5 years, aggressive marketing through platforms like Reddit, YouTube, and forums, combined with subpar products, has crippled the credibility of AMD's Radeon brand. What does this have to do with the 5060 Ti? Scroll down a bit, Although AMD's influencers universally trashed it, gamers quickly made it a global bestseller, a sign that even first-time buyers are wising up to the scammers. Oh, and here's an AMD description. If you're considering an AMD 9000 series because you've been influenced by Reddit, Twitter, or a wealthy tech YouTuber, it's worth understanding their track record. While they're often great at beating cherry-picked benchmarks, they normally fall short in real-world gaming performance. Oh no. Every year, an army of influencers target first-time buyers, declaring AMD a godsend for PC gamers. Every year, a small percentage of users get duped. Oh wow. This is incredible. This reality starkly contrasts with influencer hype. Influencers rarely play games, and gamers rarely buy AMD GPUs. Then why is this a problem? If the market share is so low, then why do you keep trashing them? If they're not a problem, if they're not a threat, why do you even hate AMD so much? Oh, okay, that's a GPU. Let's check out their CPUs here. Okay. These CPUs priced over 400 are widely marketed as the best gaming CPUs in the world. Okay. This is demonstrated at low resolutions with a 4090 class GPU. Conveniently ignoring 0.1% lows. Cherry-picked cache-bound conditions, the X3D chips do excel. Trade-off. 6% lower boost clocks and 50 to 80% higher prices. What? As with their GPUs, they're looking to drive demand through advanced marketing rather than real-world performance. I don't have words. They made a reply to social media. Since this summary was published just 2 days ago, hundreds of Twitter threads, thousands of PC Master Race Reddit posts, multiple magazine articles, and several YouTube videos have emerged in unanimous support for this CPU. All of these supposedly disinterested actors are working the weekend to convince you to pay their favorite billion-dollar brand an extra $280 USD this holiday season. What do you have against AMD? What did they do to you? Oh my god. So, I got curious. How do the rest of the GPUs look like? Okay, this one has a description. Okay. Has its architecture, its cores, amount of memory, blah blah blah. First-time buyers tempted to consider the RX 7600 by AMD's army of advanced marketing scammers should be aware that AMD have a history of releasing benchmark busting, heavily marketed, substandard products. More power. PC gamers looking to join AMD's 2% GPU club need to work on their critical thinking skills. What? I wonder what people are saying about the RTX 4060. Oh, a beautiful description by Userbenchmark. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, this is some valuable information. Some very valuable information. Oh, what's this about AMD? A advanced marketing scammer. Why is this here? This isn't even an AMD GPU. You're just insulting AMD for no reason. Well, I mean, not like the ones on the AMD GPUs are even reasonable. I will search for AMD. All right, RX 580. Let's see. This is actually decent. This isn't insulting. What happened? What changed? What changed, Userbenchmark? What changed? 6800 XT. Oh, this is a long one. Okay, so this is actually being pretty positive other than the benchmark busting headlines. What else? AMD's marketers often cherry-pick obscure games with high-res settings, the details of which are rarely disclosed, then compare the results with cards that have less memory. In that scenario, the cards with less memory look weaker than they would at 1080p. The 1080p results are sometimes omitted, or worse, partially omitted, and frame drops are conveniently ignored. Most users will see little benefit in gaming at high resolutions. Without drastic price cuts and miraculous marketing via countless promo videos and sponsored reviews, the 6800 XT will struggle to compete, partly because it lacks RTX and DLSS, which is required for the best gaming experience and class-leading titles such as Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, this is a little outdated. Actually, wait. This is new. Is this just ignoring FSR? Okay then. Users should be wary of AMD's army of social media accounts. They aim to dupe shoppers any way they can. What changed? What changed between the RX 580 and here? Userbenchmark, what happened? What happened? You know what? One more. 7900 XTX. Okay. A 2022 card. This is quite a bit more recent. AMD's new 7900 series GPUs received a lot of pre-launch hype. There were claims of 50 to 70% performance improvements over the previous flagship. Our benchmarks show that the 7900 XTX leads the 6950 XT by around 30%. AMD overhyped their product launches because it is effective at getting first-time buyers to pay over MRSP. After an initial burst in sales, prices often dropped rapidly. As with the 6900 XT and the recently launched Zen 4 7950X, which are both now 30% cheaper. AMD's domination of social media platforms has historically resulted in millions of users purchasing substandard products. Those users will be very hard, if not impossible, for AMD to win back. What is the motivation here? They're just crapping all over AMD's products. If this trend continues, semiconductors may become a secondary business line for AMD, who appeared more focused on developing advanced marketing relationships with select YouTubers and media outlets. Based on the volume of social media / press coverage, you would never guess that the combined market share for all of AMD's Radeon 5000 and 6000 GPUs amongst PC gamers is just 2.12%. Be wary of sponsored reviews, like golden samples and cherry-picked games, that showcase the wins and gloss over the losses, whilst conveniently ignoring frame drops. You know, I wonder what other hardware company cherry-picks benchmarks It's almost like you don't want your benchmarks to look bad? Despite steady price cuts, an increasing number of seasoned gamers simply have no interest in buying AMD products. They know from bitter experience that headline average FPS are worthless when they are accompanied with stutters, random crashes, excessive noise, and a limited feature set. Most gamers, who are better off at playing at 1080p, will do well to wait for Nvidia's upcoming 4060 and 4070 series cards. Even brand fans that wish to be in AMD's 2% club will find better deals after the launch hype settles. Shoppers should avoid AMD's reference design as many users are reporting thermal issues. I am loving the brand fans and the 2% club that they keep bringing up. Like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to make fun of the people who go AMD? I'm getting really mixed messages. You're like, AMD is going to fail horribly, and then you're getting mad that AMD is marketing well? Why do people keep buying AMD's products? Like, Nvidia's having no trouble keeping the market share. So why are you getting pressed over AMD? And why are you flaming AMD on Nvidia card reviews? What is that about?